So you're telling me, right, where it's not even a fucking thing about race or religion. It's like, where's the common sense? You've got this kid who's on a fucking...
Let's go, baby.
We return.
Salute.
Cheers, boys. Full panel is back.
Finally, baby.
The man of mystery himself, DZ. How are you, mate?
I'm good, man. I've been all right.
Where have you been, man?
Just fucking working, bruh. You know how it is, man. It's mad. This job is like, it's like what I envision hell is like almost. These factory jobs. It's like so loud and noisy and I have to wear a full lab coat, beard net, hair net, everything. And it's like
Repetition.
so unfriendly. You're doing the same thing. It's like slave labor, but it's mad. Like I actually enjoy it because I don't have to talk to no one. Just got my headphones, just been pumping fucking Critical Role shit. Started gaming again. I've been good, man. You two been doing all right without me. Fucking hell, I'll come when I can, which most of the time I should be able to. Anyways, just because at the end of the year it's busy, I've been working a lot more, but I should be able to come when I can. But if I don't, it doesn't matter. You guys doing all right, but fucking listening to you two fucking talk about volcanoes. Fucking hell, you two dumbasses. Yeah, I think Joey's mic's off.
It's these dirty...
Hello. Yes.
Yeah,
I think it was a volcanologist. Was the word.
Volcanologist. You fucking, it was like watching orangutans trying to figure out a calculator. You can't sitting there going, "Oh my god!"
I got messaged. Haha, you dumb cunts, volcanologist. Volcanoes are named after the god Volcan, pronounced Volcan, and it's Nicaraguan. Oh, fuck it. Oh, that's funny. Well,
Is your mic working?
Yeah, it's working now.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's on and off. It's
so we return, everyone. I've got, I've been chilling. Me and Joey literally recorded like fucking 3 days ago. Why are we recording so early this week?
I don't know, man. I just missed you guys. So.
These two random cunts are like, yeah, let's record on Monday. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Joey said,
I've got nothing to talk about, though.
I feel like it's like one of those things where the back end of the year, I'm like, yeah, I'm free during the week, and then Tori's like, oh, we got this on, like, you have to do this after work this day, and I'm like, okay, sweet. And then I look at my calendar, and I'm like,
It's empty, though.
well, yeah. The latest episode hasn't even dropped yet. It drops today, so I don't even know what you guys talked about last week.
It literally drops in an hour and a half.
yeah, well, let's go, baby.
But regardless, I've been all right. My album, I've got 5 songs done.
Beautiful.
So I'm making some moves. I'm up to a song now which I really love the vocals on it, but I don't like the song. So I'm kind of now like, oh no, what I'll do? Do I delete it and move on, or do I try to repurpose it into like a different genre? Because I love the vocals in the song are awesome.
Yeah.
But I just can't make anything work.
Yeah.
And I hate when I get like that. But that happened to me with the song on was it something my album Something Beyond, Like You Thought I Would, where I used the Biggie Smalls thing. That song I almost deleted because I didn't like it, but I really wanted to. I had that idea of doing the whole boom like you thought. I've had that idea for fucking ages. I'm like, I have to do it. So I just kind of, you know, on an album, you listen to an album, you can kind of tell which songs are like throwaways.
Yeah.
Like for our album Ghost, right? My favorite album we've ever done, but you can tell that Brighter Days at the end or whatever the fuck it's called is our throwaway song. You know, in that song I forgot to put the low end in it.
Yeah.
There's no bass and shit in the song because I was like, I was going to delete it.
Yeah, to a certain extent, but like it's sometimes you're too close to it and you know too much that like not everyone knows it's a throwaway, but it's more for the producer. You know what I mean? You can tell.
I feel like you can tell because I was listening to that. I fucking text this guy. I was like, dude, that album is so on a production standpoint, that was so fucking fun.
Yeah,
that was so fun because that's when I fucking found my new website for samples. I wasn't using Splice. I don't really use Splice anymore. And I have not shared that website, by the way, which I'm going to keep that to myself. That was when I found that new website, and I sent this guy the beat to Heavy. It feels so. That was the very.
That's one of my faves.
That was the first vocal sample I found on the brand new website, and I was like, "This is 10 times better than Splice." I was like, "Wow!" And I sent him. Heavy was the first song off that album. And
That was honestly one of the ones that stuck with me through that album. I don't know what it was.
And that song set the precedent for the rest of the album. So it was fucking awesome. That was fun. But I'm moving along with it. So I'm very happy that will be out. This album, I'm also 100% going to shadow drop it. I'm not doing any promo for it. I'm fucking over that shit. I'm just going to drop it.
Yeah.
I might just do a little Instagram post of the album cover or something saying out now or something. That's it. I'm not doing any fucking...
Sometimes like effort versus reward. Sometimes you put all that effort in and it's like the difference of if you really pushed it and not. At this level, it's like, just do it. And then whoever's going to listen will listen.
Yeah. And like I said, because it's funny because I looked at Stimulus 67 album, my best album I've ever done. Probably the best EDM album in this country this year, 100%. I don't give a fuck. I nominate myself in that category. And when I looked at the all-time streams of the whole album, I was like, all that effort, all that work for fucking 1,000 streams. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, fuck this shit, bro. I'm fucking over it. Like,
speaking of music, City to City 2 is finally dropping out Boxing Day.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Shout out Big Red Cap, AKL, Mads, Megalodon, Milato, Dan the Underdog. That'll be out Boxing Day, man.
Beautiful, man. I've been waiting for that. I feel like that's been a long time coming, this one.
It's good, man. It turned out
Did they take a while getting back to you, some of these artists with these verses?
Yes.
So was this supposed to be out a while ago?
Just I was hoping to do it months ago.
Yeah.
You know, and same with this guy. This guy getting the beat took a while. Then I got the beat, sent it off. Everyone getting back to me took ages. Then I get it back. Then there's problems. This is not right. That's not right. Okay, no worries, bro. We'll fix it. Boom, boom. And it's just like that forever. But then it worked out good because Boxing Day last release of the year.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's a big one.
Yeah.
I also probably could have had it done months ago, but like I said, I was going through writer's block. And when you're going through writer's block, the last thing I'm doing is mixing other people's fucking vocals.
That's
I was like,
I understand. That was fine.
Shit.
I understood that.
But it, sonically, it come out great. Sounds really nice, especially in the car and that.
Yeah, the mix is great. The master,
the mix and masters, insane. Like, so I said to this guy, because I've upgraded from my mastering plugins, I'm now up to Ozone 12, and it's almost the quality's almost too good. Like, I'm not used to Ozone 12 sonically yet. So with Ozone 11, I got so used to Ozone 11 because I use that for fucking 4 years. I was so used to Ozone 11. And same with this guy's vocals and that. This guy's vocals, I'm so used to working with his vocals, I can mix his vocals without even like listening. I can just put the plugins on, I do what I got to do, don't even listen, boom, 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 I play it and it sounds good. Layer it up, do my thing, put the FriendlyFire sprinkle in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but with Ozone 12, when I did the first master for one of the songs on my upcoming album, I listened to it in the car and it was almost like the high end was like almost too harsh on the ears because it was so sonically prominent in your face in the stereo field. And I was like, damn. So I had to come back and tone and do some multi-band compression on the high end and tone that shit down. But with Ozone 11, I never had to do that with the high end. So I was like, damn. I'm like, so with Ozone 12, they've really done something in that because the high end is the high parts of the song. So that's what kind of, if your high end's not tamed, that's what makes it sound harsh on your ears.
So would you say it's more sensitive or it's just got more range?
It's a bit more.
Like,
it's like a bit more sensitive, Ozone 12, and it's taken me a couple of goes to get used to it. That's why when the first master of City to City, I was like, fuck, this is good. But when I listened to it in the car, I was like, oh, same thing. I'm like, this is a bit harsh. I'm like, damn. But like when you think of it, you listen to a Drake song, it's like almost too clear. It's like so clear, but the engineers are good at taming the part of the song that makes you go, oh.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They're good at kind of having that under control. So I'm kind of struggling with, but I'll get used to it and I'll get better at it anyway. But and then City to City. So wait, you've already uploaded it? Yeah, okay, yeah, sweet. I didn't know because I sent it back to you because I had to make a couple more changes. So it took 3 goes.
Happy with it. Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
So that's dropping Boxing Day, man.
Great.
But yeah, really, that's it other than music, man. Next year, I think I'll start doing singles again for a Sunday. I'll do, Sunday after second or something. But other than that, well, fucking during this break I've had, we had to take Rose to the hospital, right? She had like kidney stones. And my God, the hospital is what a fucking place. What a fucking
You
place.
see characters there.
Bruh, the hospital, bro. We're sitting there and some lady's sitting there, sitting right next to us, and she passes out on the floor.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my God. She's like full dramatic as, and the nurses don't even care. I get up, I'm like, this lady's fucking passed out, and she must be like one of those serial fainters. She was just trying to get her fucking triage to go. And the nurse comes over. All right, we'll go get you some pain relief or whatever. She sits back down and she's back to normal. She's just sitting there. And she's like, sorry about that. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
She passes out mid-sentence. Yeah.
And then they take us back into the room and we're waiting there. And it's like like hell in there, bro. A guy comes in next to us. We're sitting there. There's already people screaming. There's a baby crying. There's a woman going, ugh.
Someone shitting herself.
Bro, then guy next to us, we're sitting there and we just start hearing,
oh God.
and you can hear the splashing on the floor. We're like, oh my God. It smells like shit. It looks like shit.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that's why I got sick as a dog last week. Man, last week I was this close to driving myself to the hospital. This fucking close, right? Mind you, I didn't make it any better for myself by going to Dr. ChatGPT and it was telling me to go to the emergency.
Immediately.
I was like
dying.
fuck. But so I reckon, so shout out to Mr. Meagley. He's one of our listeners. He's also become a father. So congratulations to him. So obviously, you know, he's one of my best mates. So he calls me, he goes, man, you know, swing through the hospital, come meet the newborn. I'm like, bro, beautiful, done. You know, this guy's like my little nephew. Let's go. Get to the hospital, right? Visit. Everything's great. You know, he was born yesterday or whatever the fuck. We're talking, we're laughing. We're meeting him, me and my wife meeting him. And then we leave the hospital, right? And then I get home the next night after. And it started at work the next day, right? And you know when you just know you're just not feeling good. This wasn't like I'm down in the dumps type not feeling good. I'm talking I felt fucking off, bro. Like it started, I woke up with a slight headache. Whatever, boom. Took some Panadol, Nurofen. Gets to about midday, I'm driving around and I'm like almost like falling asleep at the wheel kind of. Like I'm like getting fucking heavy. I felt like I weighed 120 kilos. And then my chest starts feeling all stuffy and shit, like a chest infection. I'm going, what the fuck is going on? And I'm texting my wife. I'm going, man, I don't feel good, eh? And then for the first time, and then when I got home, right, boom, I was up till 2 a.m. on the toilet. But like, you know that feeling when you're going to vomit and the saliva comes in your throat?
Yeah.
That. But I've got the sensation that I've got to chuck a shit. So I'm on the toilet at 2 a.m. with my pants down and I'm going... trying to hold back this vomit. I'm going, what the fuck is going on? So naturally I start panicking. I start freaking out. Right? I'm going, bro, what the fuck? I need to call in sick to work, but I can't because we're short staffed. And I'm like, bro, it's 2 a.m. No one's going to fucking answer anyway. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? My poor wife's asleep going, are you okay? Like snoring and shit. And I'm like, I don't want to wake her up because she struggles to sleep as it is. So I'm like trying to cop it, you know, like the man I am. Little do you know, this man, I'm freaking out in here by myself going, I'm going to be that dickhead who dies on the toilet. Like she's going to wake up.
like Elvis.
I'm going to have my cock out, my shit all over the walls, and I'm just going to be there. I'm like, bro.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, what do I do here?
Yeah.
So whatever. I end up falling asleep. I get about 2.5 hours sleep. Wake up, go to work. I'm even worse, right? At this point, I'm like green, right? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then my boss is like, dude, like, go home, man. Are you all right? Like, and then I'm like, bro, I don't know. I think it must be gastro because I have to shit. I got to vomit. I don't know. But gastro is highly contagious, so I shouldn't have come to work at all because, like,
yeah, I don't know why you went to work.
Yeah, so whatever, right? I'm trying to tough it out. And bro, I get home and I'm getting worse and worse. And I think it was when I went to the hospital.
Yeah.
Because I would never have gone to the hospital sick to visit a fucking newborn infant.
No, of course. Well, it's such. It is such a sterile place, but you're so likely to catch something.
Yeah,
there, you know what I mean.
It had to have been.
Yeah.
It had to have been. I didn't eat nothing different. I hardly get sick, bro. That was the first time I got sent home from work for being crook. Since I couldn't even tell you the last time.
That's when you know you're sick, when you're actually trying to make it to work, and then you get told to go home while you're there.
And I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? So then, of course, I get home again. I'm fucking on Dr. ChatGPT, and it's telling me that I've got fucking like
salmonella,
some fucking thing that's gonna kill me. My chest is gonna explode, and I got to go to the emergency. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
How long did it take you to come good?
24 hours.
Oh,
and then so I got home. I got sent home from work, so I probably got sent home at like midday. Got home. Passed out on the lounge on the lounge, passed out, had a little nap, woke up, ate food, struggled to keep that down, but I kept it down. And then by the time the nighttime rolled over, I felt a bit better. Then when I woke up, it was completely fine.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to think, was I fine the whole time? But because I chat GPT'd it, I fucking started freaking out. But no, I think I went to the hospital and I literally caught like a bug or something from some cunt.
Yeah.
Some cunt shitting himself and vomiting and shit.
The hospital is fucking
the emergency room where you got not where you wait, like it is the emergency, right? Where you're waiting to get triaged. That room will have you feeling like you're not that bad. Like no matter how, even Rose, right? I know that
we ended up going home.
Bro, that would have been like kidney stones are no joke, right? Did you say kidney stones?
Yeah.
They're no joke. But some of the people there, you look around, you're like, oh my God, am I even meant to be here right now? You know what I mean?
Because the pain, we waited ages. And the worst part is, right, there's a guy arguing with the reception. There's junkies there, junkies everywhere, ladies fainting. And the worst part, the only TV they have, we're waiting for hours, and the only entertainment is Stephen Colbert. Oh. And I'm looking at this, I'm going, this cunt is abysmal. This shit is awful. Anyone who watches it is so unfunny and just dry. I'm like, this cunt's like 60 years old, trying to be funny and shit. All they're doing is making fun of Trump. The whole show is about Trump.
Yeah.
I'm just going, oh my God,
It's
turn
so
this shit
overdone.
off, please. This cunt's screaming, people fainting, babies crying. I'm like, get me out of here.
So
We were
you
for
ended up going
2
on?
hours. Yeah.
So then what happened?
So we got through to the next bit, and then we went, and then eventually the pain just subsided because it's like you pass it, right? So she had probably passed it. Her piss in the piss test was like red, like blood. But
Sheesh.
they did, and then we're just like waiting too long, and this cunt's vomiting and shit, and she's like, you know what? Let's go. I was like, all right.
That's how much of a boss women are. I'd be like, I'm staying here until I know they're all gone. I'd be like, I don't know why, even though you have to wait until they pass anyway. But even though there's gremlins at the hospital, my thing is I'm like, if I'm going to pass them, I want to be at the hospital. Or if I'm going to go through something, I want to be here. So if something happens,
They can
got
fix
help.
me.
they're there, you know what I mean?
But they take so long. It's
They do.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I get it. They're busy, right? But fuck, man.
And they
You
go
wait
off how
ages.
bad you look and how bad your condition is. So they look at the other ones, that woman that kept passing out, compared all those people compared to Rose. Rose was probably taking it like a champ as well. So she probably didn't look like she was all that bad physically.
Yeah.
So
It's actually kind of, I hate going to the hospital for the fact that I think it's so sad how there's some people who they live their whole lives in and out of a hospital. And that's all they know. And it's like, fuck, it just sometimes make you feel so grateful. But that could have been you.
yeah.
You could have been born with a fucking stumpy leg, or you could have been born with some cancer or something, and it's just hospital every month.
And then how much of that would they make hypochondriacs out of? Like the people that are always in and out of hospital, they would probably have that weird thing where even when they are not that bad, they'll still be like, oh, well, got to go to hospital again. So you know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Joe? Okay, what's been happening? It's only Monday, so I don't think much has happened for
Not
you
much,
at work.
But no, on the weekend though, me and Tori went to pick up some wedding decor from this woman in Shell Cove near Wollongong from Facebook Marketplace. Like trying to get certain wedding decor, trying to cut some prices here and there. You know what I'm saying? So we found all this stuff. So we went down, made a day out of it. Had brekkie there near Wollongong. Picked all the stuff up off the girl. Went to a few Vinnie's spots, Salvo spots, just to get some wedding decor that you can get, you know, silverware, etc. Just trying to, like I said, budget things. And then, I watched the next day. I just came home, had Frango, standard shit. Watched this show. I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it pisses me off when it's only 8 episodes, this certain show on Netflix. But I hate how, like, you watch a show because it's okay, but you're like, I really want to see how this ends. And I'll tell you how it ends. I'm not going to say what show it is, whatever. Out of all, like, it's basically like a, you know.
Why not say what show it is?
Okay, whatever. It's called The Beast in Me, right?
Okay.
And essentially, for those who are watching it right now, skip through this. But
Spoiler alert.
I'm going to summarize it real quick. A new next door neighbor moves in. His wife went missing a few years ago. In the public eye, he was found guilty, but in the court of law, innocent. So, and the girl he moves in next door to is a book writer, and she wants to write a new book because she's at a writer's block. So she chooses to write about this guy, and then as she's writing about him, it comes out that he did do it, yada yada, whatever. The way you don't know how he gets caught at the end after eight episodes. He gets recorded, a confession. He doesn't know, but the woman that's going, so you killed him, and he's like, of course I killed him. Blah, blah, blah. And then she shows it to the cops, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That was it.
Yeah,
Done that in episode 1.
Oh my god! So like, I don't know. There's a lot of Netflix is actually stepping up its game overall, I reckon. But I hate when you waste time on a show or a movie, whatever it is, and it just doesn't meet your standards, and you're like, it had so much potential, but nothing.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I was that angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off when I ended.
That was more angry because it was such a long.
Bro, I think I stared at the ending credits where it just goes black at the very end. I think I stared at that for like 35 minutes. I was like,
It was just so rushed.
Yeah.
But
I was like, I can't believe this.
Didn't Netflix just buy
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers,
Yeah,
right?
Warner Brothers. Because I think they went bankrupt or whatever. Or maybe not bankrupt, but they weren't doing so well.
Oh,
so
really?
now
That's
gonna,
actually crazy.
That's going to affect.
That's huge.
The only thing that I don't like about that is now, if Netflix starts to hike up their prices, they're the main source of movies and shit now. So they kind of have the playing card to go, oh, well, now it's this much.
What does that mean for HBO Max and stuff? Are they just going to dissolve it? Are they going to still run it 2 separate things, or just integrate all the?
I reckon
HBO shows
eventually
to
they'll start
Netflix?
consuming most of these. I reckon they'll do so well, people will start being like, oh, we'll be under your umbrella, but together we can make this amount of money.
So will you be able to watch Game of Thrones, all that shit on Netflix now? Like, because they got the
Oh, yeah,
Sopranos.
true.
That's all Warner Brothers.
Yeah, true.
Sopranos,
Oh,
Scooby-Doo,
yeah,
true.
DC.
Well, everything,
it's all
Harry
Warner
Potter,
Brothers. Yeah,
everything.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything.
All
Oh,
Warner
yeah,
Brothers.
that's a good. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, because you're right. They would be under Netflix now eventually. I don't know how long that would take for them to actually put them on Netflix, if it's immediate or whatever.
But I guess, like you said, they can do 2 separate things still. Even though it's owned parently by Netflix,
Yeah, true.
they might keep it separate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I reckon merge it all into Netflix. That'd be mad.
It would be mad.
It would be
makes
cool.
it easier.
Yeah.
But I'm just
I don't
wondering.
know if I can see that happening though. But maybe. I hope so.
But yeah, and then after we watched that, the next day I watched John Cena's retirement.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. And
Thank you, John Cena, man. What a career.
he tapped on his last
no.
fight, man.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that.
I don't
But
mind that.
originally, I'll tell you what was sad. The crowd, which I can get because they feel like they've paid their good hard-earned money to go there, but they were yelling like, bullshit, bullshit. And it's like, come on, man. It's his last fight. He's sitting up in the ring and everyone's yelling bullshit. But then eventually when he hung his head, it turned to like, thank you, Cena.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think they did it because it's like it was him passing over the torch to the young guns. And John Cena's that type of guy, from what I've heard online and stuff, where he's more of a not make it about me as much.
Yeah, well, apparently
Yeah,
he
he wanted to.
He refused to win.
Yeah.
So he was always going to lose.
Yeah.
He's the type of guy where apparently I read he refused to win. So no doubt the WWE were probably like, so you're going to win, right? And apparently he said no. And then, so because John Cena's an old school type of guy, old school wrestler, what they're really big on is passing the torch
Yeah.
to the next guy.
putting the other guy over.
Putting someone over,
That's
yeah.
putting someone over. That's like the official thumbs up.
Yeah.
You got this.
Because if
good luck.
if Gunther lost against an old, not washed up, but kind of washed up John Cena, then it's like Gunther's going to be like, oh fuck, I lost against.
Yeah.
You know what I
Out of
mean?
his prime. And apparently the tapping thing, like a lot of people were comparing it, like, because he hasn't tapped in like 25 years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
only tapped 4 times.
Yeah.
So it's like, because he's the guy who never gives up.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's his last match. He's finally giving up.
And I'll tell you what's
So
more
it's like, good that he
heartbreaking.
tapped.
About 3 minutes before that, he was in a chokehold and everyone was saying, don't give up. And then he gave up. And I was like, I remember watching it like, holy fuck, man. Yeah. But man, that guy was my childhood, man. Like,
Yeah, awesome guy.
I think, 2001 or 1999 he came into WWE? I don't know, something like that, man. But
Have you seen
my sorry, bro. My
No, you're
first Hotmail was Joey _ you can't see me at hotmail.com. Like that was like, there's no word of a lie.
Have you seen the interview of him on Howard Stern? He's talking about fucking fat chicks. Shit,
Oh,
have you seen
no.
it? Bro, it's fucking funny. It's so weird seeing John Cena talk like that. Like, Howard Stern's were asking him about like, you ever fuck a fat chick? He's like, yeah, recently I just hit the 250-pound mark. He's like, really?
Holy
He's like,
shit.
yeah, it's fucking weird, but
I guess the more famous he came, the more he had to kind of reel it in.
reel it in. Yeah. But he was that edgy guy at first.
Yeah, he
like
was,
the
yeah.
thugonomics
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like he was full
Ruthless
of,
aggression, all that shit.
saying racist shit and stuff. Like he was fucking,
Oh yeah. Apparently Stephanie McMahon saved his career because they were gonna cut him, but then he started rapping on the back of the bus,
back of the bus,
giving
yeah.
people shit, and she was like, "Oh, do this." It's
And
kind
now
of like a
look at
Colby Covington kind of story. You know, how Colby in UFC, they were gonna cut him, and he fought in Brazil, and he's like, "You all suck."
Yeah.
And then it kind of sparked him up.
Yeah. Not trying to see any info on Netflix buying. Apparently, Warner Brothers is valued at $82 billion.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they have everything.
Yeah.
$82 billion? And Netflix is buying it? Like,
Man, things are changing, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's
as
a
in
new
terms of
world.
like,
It's a new world.
businesses engulfing others and going, hey, you've had your time, but now, move aside.
because money talks, my brother.
Yeah.
Mate, someone offered me $82 billion.
It's got me thinking, why didn't I start investing in Netflix ages ago?
Right.
Like, sheesh.
The 2030s are going to be crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a crazy decade.
And I feel like all the while, this podcast is just, we always come with something new in terms of the news, right? And I feel like if you cut back to all the news stories we've done on this pod, so many of them would be, especially shit that you come to the table with. You're like, hey, in this many years, this is going to happen. It's like, yeah, maybe we don't always get it right, but I swear there's things that we talk about and then later it happens and I'm like, it comes to fruition. I'm like, wait, this is actually happening. You know what I mean? Like, because you do kind of, some things are out of the blue, but some things they're slowly inching towards a certain outcome and you're like, this is going to end up like that. You know what I mean?
I don't know when, but one day.
Yeah.
You know what I've been thinking about a lot, actually? Isn't it weird how no one really predicted? People have been talking about AI and robots for years, right? But no one really predicted the creative, like that AI would be doing fake videos, fake voices, fake. How did we not see that coming? Like no one
What do you
really
mean?
spoke about that.
What do you mean?
Like before it was released, no one really thought. We thought AI would be able to do manual labor and stuff. That's what everyone spoke about. But no one really thought it would be making videos and making fake voices and making deep fakes and stuff. Like, but in hindsight, you think, isn't it kind of obvious to be able to do that? But like, no one really spoke about it.
Hindsight's 2020, my friend.
I know it's weird.
Very hard to tell at the time it happens, but then 10 years later we all go, we knew that was
It
gonna
makes you
happen."
think
Like,
in 10 years what's going to be,
Yeah.
like what are we missing now that is, coming?
I'm going to read something. I think when was it? Epic had like a hardstyle thing coming December. What's the date today? Yeah, so
It's 14.
So it's past. It was on December 13th. I'm going to read something, right? Well, I'm going to get everyone's opinions, see what we think. I will open the lines for the last episode of the year, which we're recording on Wednesday.
yeah.
Yeah, we're still doing that. Okay, so I will open the lines. The Telbees will be open. So send us any opinions on anything we're talking about today, or just, again, send us a Christmas message. But Epic was a hardstyle event, right? Happened in Sydney. I want to read something out. Let's see if we can all agree with this or we'll disagree. New South Wales Health is offering a free and confidential drug checking service at Epic. As part of a government-led harm reduction trial festival, goers can bring a small sample of a substance to be analysed by trained staff. You'll receive information on the substance contents and strengths, along with practical harm reduction advice. The service is non-judgmental, anonymous, and legal within the designated area. This aims to help you make more informed decisions. It doesn't tell you a drug is safe, but it can help reduce risks. Use of the drug checking service is voluntary, and staff are there to support you, not judge you. We do not condone the possession or the use of drugs at our events. The safest option is to always not use the drug at all. But if you choose to, this service may help you stay safer.
There will be a cop waiting around the corner to bust your ass as soon as you do it.
How does that work?
So it's so weird because who's the first guy in or girl?
Everyone's
Do you know what I mean?
waiting for
Like,
the guinea
waiting
pig,
for the
yeah.
one. It's like
Yeah.
the rats. You know how rats they learn from like if someone gets fucked up, one of them, and they just like know not to do that.
Yeah. I think we've touched on this in the past before, but it's
Yeah.
just interesting that I've finally seen an event actually talk about it.
I would be the one waiting in the wings to see what happens, and then I don't know, man. In my past experience with that shit, I don't really dabble it that much for it to be a risk. But
Yeah.
I guess that you can always get one, or
Yeah.
you don't have to have heaps of something to get to have an OD.
If it's got fentanyl, you're dead.
Yeah, so I'm all for that. It's just like, it's just such a weird thing, right? It's kind of like how cops see weed now. Like if you smoke a joint and you finish the joint, a cop sees you, or a cop can probably see you at the end of the joint and be like, just make sure you're not doing it in public. That's the biggest thing, right? But like you're going with pills and shit, and then cops are there. It is a weird thing, right? You're like, are you gonna bust me? Are you not? Like, what's happening? But if they're advertising it as not a,
Well, it's legal
It's
according
legal.
to them in the demonstrated area
Yeah.
and designated area.
okay,
How big is that designated area? It's like a
You stepped outside the line.
Yeah. Get him. Yeah. I thought it was cool, interesting.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone was safe. I didn't hear anything about any deaths at that event.
Well, it would be nice to see the introduction of that aligning with less or no deaths. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it'd be easy to find a dealer too. You just wait to stare at the line. And that cunt looks like he's got a big pouch on him.
They come with the biggest pouch in the line. Yeah. Okay, no. Just want to see. No, it doesn't look like there's any deaths, which is good.
Where's that held at, Epic, by the way?
That was.
It's in Sydney, isn't it? Or no? Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was sold out, man. It was in. Oh, cool little website.
That's hardstyle, isn't it?
Yeah. I used to love that shit when I was a kid.
Hardstyle's ass, bro.
I hate it now.
It sucks, dude.
Fucking. Get that shit off,
I remember
man.
me and my friend we doubled acid tabs at DEF CON, and we were at a hardstyle event, and I remember coming to this realization. I'm like, I looked around at everyone hacking simultaneously around me,
Tripped you out,
and
yeah.
it reminded me of like Nazi war generals, and then the DJ was like Hitler, just like, and then they were all like, but they were doing it at the same thing, and I remember going like, what the fuck is this?
You started, and that's when the bad trip started.
He thinks he's a Nazi general in fucking 1945 Germany. It was held Sydney Showground. Wow, D Block and Estefan were there. Headhunters was there. Wow. It's an old school.
How old are them
He's been there for a
cunts?
while.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he's been doing it. Bro, Headhunters is that old. He's like quit the hardstyle scene like 3 times, and every time he comes back, everyone goes, yeah. Like it's like a perfect marketing stunt.
Man, I said to Tori once, I was like, I forget what DJ event we're at, but I was like, how many of these guys, these DJs, get on it while they're DJing? And she's like, I don't know if you're doing a tour, right, and you're doing heaps of shows, I don't reckon they get on it, they're under the influence as much. But I think if you're doing a one-off here and there, maybe. Because when you think about it, if you're touring, that would be pretty exhausting if you're having a big one every single time. But to me, the music is more enjoyable under the influence. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I went out with Tyson the other week and basically sober, and I went to see
Phase 1.
Phase 1. Apparently, it's called Tear Out. Like the genre.
style of dubstep.
And I feel like it's called Tear Out because you makes you want to fucking tear your hair out.
Yeah.
And I could have had fun sober, basically, with like melodic dub, this and that, whatever.
Yeah,
but
you
this
can't-
was like,
Yeah.
and like, and people were moshing, and girls get in there.
Yeah.
Girls get in there throwing elbows, and like they end up on their backs. And the worst thing is, the floor's sticky and slippery, and this one girl ended up on her back, and I'm talking the back of her hair was on the ground, and when she got pulled up right before the stampede came in, her hair was just like got up just like all wet and shit,
fucked.
and then her mascara was dripping down. She looked like she just got finished in a bukkake video with mascara just dripping down. You know what I mean? Like a poor Avril Lavigne mimic. You know what I'm saying? He was a skater boy.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as enjoyable, but I can fuck around at an event sober if it's like a bit more melodic. You know what I mean? You can kind of jive out to it. But when it's scary, it's hard to get in amongst that.
Fisher, Australian DJ who won fucking DJ of the year, he said in a podcast, he goes, you'd actually be surprised. We actually like don't drink and get on it as much as people probably think.
Yeah, especially Fisher because he's doing it so much.
It's a job.
Yeah.
To them, it's a job, and it gets to the point. Think, bro, they're DJing, getting on a plane, going to the next country.
Yeah.
DJing, getting on a plane. He goes, if I was fucking scattered as doing that shit, I wouldn't be rocking up to sets and shit.
And the people that are there getting on it and that shit, that's their event. They're not going to another event for months.
Yeah.
So they're obviously having a good time, you know, getting fucked up. But I think it's it's more maybe the no-name DJs that have a set here and there.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh, come on, let's go.
100%. Overheated.
This is already a fucking good one. What are we doing, boys? Let's go.
Yeah, so off air, we're talking about these are your listeners. This happened last time, though. Didn't one of your songs get put on a bot playlist and they fucking deleted the song?
Well, yeah, but they don't usually delete the song. Sometimes, because I still do sound plate and daily playlists, which you should be doing every week. But sometimes when you look at your playlist, you can go to your Spotify for artists and you can see last 24 hours or last 7 days. And if it's one playlist that has a lot of streams, like there's this one playlist called Fresh Finds R&B, and my song's in there, and it's just got a little too much streams in a short time for me to think it's legitimate. And they do that, man. You will get botted without your consent. So if that happens, you just message Spotify or your distributor, and nothing will happen. Usually you'll just have a spike in listeners and streams. But it's not good in the long run, man. You don't want to be botted, all right? You might get excited and you might think you got heaps of listeners, but they will drop off. As soon as that playlist gets removed or you get taken off it, they're going to plummet. So it's not real, man. So you don't want that shit. So if you notice anything weird, you should message your distributor or Spotify. Your song probably won't get removed. When that happened to me with Smithereens, that was like a odd situation. I don't know what the fuck happened there. But if it's like, you shouldn't, that's like a last resort. If you message them too and you say, look, I'm suspicious of this, I'll tell you. And half the time, Spotify says, no, it looks good to us.
Yeah.
And they don't do anything.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
So,
they don't give
but,
two
you know,
shits.
yeah,
they only paying you 0.01 cent per stream. They don't give a fuck. If it was like $1 a stream, they'd be like, yeah, no, this is fucking, this doesn't look right, mate.
I think the only bad thing it does for you is it just does give you that false sense of security in terms of like, and you're just like, oh no, I can kind of kick back a bit. My views, like my streams are going hectic, but really, you know, it's not always that.
Like they will be hectic for a couple of weeks and then it's just going to plummet anyway. There's no point. Like,
well, fucking, I'm very happy. My listeners have stayed at like 210. So I've got 210 fans that are bumping my shit. So I'm very happy with that, man. Thank you guys, man.
I'm usually sitting at, I usually am like between 600 and 1,000.
Yeah.
Anything, once you start ticking over there for too much and you look at your playlist and it's like, if you got like 500 playlists in 24 hours from one playlist, you're like, all right.
Yeah.
It's probably capped.
Should we listen to a sneak peek of City to City?
Yeah, man.
A little sneak peek. Give me a little taste.
Let's give Joey a little taste of DZ's verse. Everyone else's verse.
I want to. Can I choose one more artist to have a sneak peek?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Big Red Cap.
Yeah, I knew you could.
All right.
Let's go, baby.
Here we go.
It is shorter than the first one, and it does have less artists. I really tried. I wanted another female on there. We got Mads on there, but I wanted another female, like a. You know, and they just, like I said, I was complaining about it a while back.
Females are ass, man. You guys are shit.
Some of them are good, man, but they got such an ego. Like I'm trying, bro, shut up, man. I got just as much fucking of a following as you, if not more.
Yeah.
The people are sitting up, and they're just like, I don't know. It's shout out to some of them. They were like, look, it's not. I try. It's not really. I can't really. I'm doing other shit. Whatever. Fair enough, but. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone who jumped on, man. Mads' verse is really cool. I like how like the end verse is like it's just everyone's verse is very different style, which is really fucking cool.
But that's what you want.
She's only 17, which is crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right, so let's have a little sneak peek here. I forgot how good this beat is, bro.
The beat's cool, man.
Sounds like you're underwater.
Yeah.
City 2.
City 2. Easy. You already know.
West Sydney.
Grabbing on my balls like I really just lost them. All you motherfuckers about as flying as an ostrich. DZ a monster with the gas like it's all Swiss. I don't need a lighter and a flame for me to spark shit. Trendsetter, you fake leather, you bitches weak. Human propellers, I swing rappers up out their seat. Taking whatever I feel will benefit me. I'm a motherfucker they really hate to see compete. Now bombs dropping, you take cover, I'm taking Gotham. Brought the gang of homies with me like Kim Jong.
Bro, I hate you like Kim Jong Dal.
Bro, I hate this motherfucker. When I say I hate you, I actually do. But like, you're rare cunts where like I hear rap and I'm like, it's like I'm getting the bar as you're laying it down, and if you're not keeping up, you gotta just train your brain, man. There's some artists that like when they. We've banged this same drum so many times, but when you articulate your words, right, you have to have that ability that like you need to keep up with the raps, and to hear it in full in real time is different, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Like as soon as you spit the bar, on to the next. I'm still thinking about the bar previous, and I'm like, what? Just trying to recover from that, and you're already on to the next. Man. I love that shit.
I like you. Every time I drop a song, Joey calls me. I'm driving home from work, and Joey's like, "You're a fucking."
I like abuse him. I'm like, "Fuck you, bro."
What's that bar? Brought the gang with me. Like what is it?
Brought a gang of homies with me like King Jong. It's a
Oh.
classic group when we take, because I wrote that bar because it was when I wrote this so long ago, but I was talking about how fucking in the Ukraine war, Kim Jong, they're sending fucking North Koreans and shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. All right, and
Like,
then
he was as fly as an ostrich. Like, it's kind of like
Fly as an ostrich.
and then Big Red. He's
Second last, I believe.
that beat. You glide over that beat, bro. That beat's hectic.
Let's have a look.
I actually wrote that verse on a different beat as well.
Oh, really?
You just matched
Did
the
you have to
beat,
change it up?
This beat's way better. No,
Yeah.
it's the same verse.
Yeah, so this is what
No, but like the flow. Did you have to change the flow up, like how you delivered it?
No, I recorded those vocal. The
Over
recording
something else?
was over a different beat.
Yeah, and then I made the beat to
Was
suit.
it easy enough to do? Like,
Yeah, BPM match.
Yeah, yeah.
The vibe's kind of different though. The
Yeah,
vibe's
yeah.
hard,
But this is what we spoke about. This guy sent me the beat originally, and I was like, I'm like, really? I was literally like, I'm not doing this if this is the beat. I'm like, this is
Nah,
fucked.
yeah,
Like,
I agree. I'm glad you did. It's just because I was trying to get the ball rolling. It was
I
taking
love
too
this
yeah, I
shit.
think you were just trying to get us to start
Yeah.
moving, but that's why I was like,
and that's why your brain with your rapping is insane. I
Yeah.
feel like you need each other to be
Yes.
like, hey, how's this? Or
yeah,
how's
yeah.
this? You know what I mean?
100%. 100%.
And as soon as you press play, you know it's Friendly Fire. That's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about. Like
Yeah.
you can tell, bro.
Yeah.
It just instantly. It's like the samples and it's just instantly Friendly
Yeah.
Fire.
Give me Big Red Cat. I need to hear Big Red
let's
Cat.
see.
Oh, he's probably at the 3-minute mark. Oh, I love that cunt verse.
United Kingdom.
From city to city, we stay busy. Yeah, I'm back for the sequel. There's no limit to this flow that I bust on the rigs. They ain't got nothing to rate. I'm on a level they ain't ever gonna get. Cause I step and I stride with purpose. These man are moving lost. They ain't lacking their verses. Worthless. And I ain't really trying to shit on man. But when you step up to the mic, you better come.
He's a fucking god, bro. He's
I
such a
miss
good
that
cunt,
motherfucker, bro.
He's a good dude, man.
And he doesn't sound how he looks either.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking trippy as fuck, man. But again, honorable mention to fucking Big Red and Mads. They sent me the vocals very clean, very nice. But they kind of sent me the vocals like kind of already finished how they wanted. Not gonna lie, most engineers don't like when you do that because when I'm mixing and stuff, I prefer clean, raw vocals, no effects, no reverb, no delay. If you want some reverb or something, tell me. Hey, man, can you do a layer with reverb? Or I want this section to, it delays out. Because, like I said, when we're using all these gnarly plugins like fucking Ozone 12 or using the Waves mastering bundle, all this shit, once you start limiting and compressing and dynamics and multiband compression and that, if you've already got reverb and shit on the thing and it starts to sound like shit in the mix or master, I can't
Can't take that out?
I can't
You can't
take
take that
it out because it's
Yeah.
already on your vocal.
It's kind of like adding too much salt on your food.
No,
You're better off doing a little bit.
No, you know
and
what
then-
it is? It's adding like this a certain seasoning at the start of the dish.
Yeah.
Rather than at the end.
Yeah.
You're adding too much salt at the start.
Yeah, you can't take it out.
Yeah. But I will give it to him, Mads and Big Red. It sounded nice where I was able to make it work.
Yeah.
Because I have worked with someone in the past, someone who's not on this project, where they sent me their verse for a song or something, and it was just like a mess, The reverb, and it was all like distorted and all weird, and the delays. It's like they tried to do everything themselves and then send it to me, and they just wanted me to put it on top of the beat.
Well, they probably thought they were making your life easier, to be honest. You reckon?
Either that, or sometimes I feel like there'd be a lot of rappers out there that they want a little bit of
Certain
control. They want to kind of feel like they've either try to make it easier for me or have their input.
Yeah.
Because when you're a rapper, all you're really doing is recording yourself spitting some shit, and then you're waiting for the next dude to finish it for you, right?
It's the easiest shit in the world.
Yeah. So, yeah, again, guys, tips. So if you're look, at the end of the day, when you get to a point when you start working with like full professional engineers and shit, and you're paying top dollar to sound great, they're gonna straight up tell you, don't send me anything on this shit. Like when I was studying, one of my mixing tutors, he was like, he used to rave on about it. He used to be like, if you ever work with people, you tell them not to fucking send nothing on their shit because it sounds fucked and then you can't fix it and all this shit. And then that's where I learned the saying in music, the age-old saying that we all know, you can't polish a shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Big Red Cap and that, you can tell I've been doing it for a long time. The vocals are clean, crispy, beautiful. Same with Mads, nice and clean. So I was like,
Mads is in a professional studio.
Yeah.
I'm keen to hear Mads as well, but that's out Boxing Day, yeah? Boxing Day, man, 2025.
Just a quick tip as well. If you want to do that, send that how you envision it, and then send the raw vocal too.
Like a reference, yeah.
And if you've got a good engineer like Friendly Fire, someone who knows what they're doing, they're going to try to honor what you want.
Yeah,
we want you to sound how you envision it, right? But at least with the raw vocal, you can kind of, touch it up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But regardless, this project worked out good. It helped.
I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, this project helped me kick the writer's block because when he sent everything back to me, I was sitting there and I was kind of getting G'd up. I'm like, okay, all right, here we go. Like, let's get this shit fucking going.
Will there be a City to City 3? I don't know, man, because this is such a nightmare to put together, bro.
I don't know.
I love it though. I love having the West Sydney, United Kingdom at the start. That was literally the inspiration for this whole.
I don't know, man.
Tracks.
I'm not doing the damn thing, so obviously I can't relate on how hard it is. But as a consumer, I feel like you need to make this like a thing.
A yearly thing.
Yeah.
I think because it's like
I'd like
it's diversity. It's I don't know if there's any hooks on this or it's just verse for verse for verse.
Just
That
verse,
hence the
verse.
cipher, right? I like cipher styled songs.
Yeah.
It gets rid of the monotony of the mundanity of like the normal layout of a song. You got your verse, your hook, your chorus.
Yeah.
This is just boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like I don't know, man. It might be a nightmare to get together, but the product is always good.
I love doing it. It's
Yeah.
fun. Like I'm not against putting hooks in them either. Like the original inspiration was Worldwide Choppers by Tech Nine.
Yeah.
Because and he's got a hook in those songs, right? And it's got like
But it's got to be. It can't be too
9
long
artists
though.
on it.
It can't be
Exactly.
too long.
That's
The hook's
thing.
got to be a short and catchy hook, but then verse.
Yeah.
And then in Worldwide Choppers, they have that. They got every artist. They're mostly American, but it's got like KC, New York.
Yeah.
Watch it at the start. I'm like, I love that. Like,
Yeah.
like putting the city name of the artist at the start and making it like a global. So
Really
the
cool.
first one was Australia, and the second one now fucking.
Bro, to be honest, if we're gonna do number 3, we may as well come up with the beat, and then you could start sending it out like next year, April.
Yeah,
because it
and
takes
then-
that long to do.
That's
like,
the thing.
you know what I
I
mean?
started this thinking, all right, this is my next release. I'm not going to do anything until I finish
nah,
it.
yeah.
But if we do a third one, what I'm going to do is we'll get the beat.
Yeah.
I'll send it off. Forget about it.
Yes.
Start working on my other shit and doing
Yeah.
everything else,
And
and,
then
when it comes
follow
back,
up.
it comes back.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
So
Let's
that's a
go,
way better
baby.
way.
Exciting things in the pipeline, brother.
Yes, sir.
So pre-save, you could pre-save that now. Wait, what day is it? This will
It's the
come
15th
out.
of-
Yeah,
15th.
So it's not out yet, but you could pre-save it. So
Yeah.
hit our links,
Yeah.
pre-save it.
11 more days.
All that shit, mate.
Which we're doing our little new project too. We've got 3 songs already started. So
Yeah.
well, I've sent you a beat for the third one.
That
You got-
Spanish song is fucking mad.
That's mad. We've got the Tory Lane style one, and then I sent you that hectic fucking beat.
yeah,
the fucking,
I haven't written to that
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
but I
So
will.
we're into it, man.
Let's go,
2026 will be, we'll get some
Yeah,
shit going.
It'll be fun, man.
I love hearing it. I love seeing it come up on my you know how it's like the latest release part?
Yeah.
I love seeing like I know it's coming soon, but then it just goes like FriendlyFire, DZ.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and I'm
Like,
always
yes.
I'm always in the car just
Yeah.
fucking banging to
I feel
it,
like it's
bro.
the best in the car. You're cruising,
Yeah,
you got a bit
hard.
of privacy, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I love that shit, man.
I wish there was like a GoPro in my car as I'm listening. Like the reaction is literally like
Bro, you should do a reaction channel.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
you'd be good at it, I reckon.
Yeah.
I love that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. All right, well, fuck. I guess that goes to the news, yeah?
News, no questions, nothing.
No questions, man.
Yeah, no questions, fucking.
We
All
don't
right.
need no questions.
Let's
Let's
do
go,
it.
baby.
And news you can trust. The news good you can trust. Only believe what we say.
Right. So, I've literally got nothing because we recorded a couple days ago, but
The elephant in the room.
obviously there's a fucking elephant in the room. This, by the way, I'm more than likely going to drop this episode tomorrow night. So you guys are going to get 2 podcasts this week. And I think the reason being is because obviously we've all known what's fucking happened. Sydney has had its first fucking terrorist attack in however many years, first
Almost
mass
30
shooting in
years.
however many years. So I feel like, because this is such hot news, I really feel it's kind of pointless talking about it and then releasing the episode 8 days later when,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So we're probably going to get 2 episodes this week. And then next Monday, like normal, we'll have our episode with our guests, which will be the last episode of the year. Then DZ has a filler, and then it'll probably be a week break, and then we'll be back like normal. I go back to work on the 5th of January, so I'm not having that long off anyway. So, yeah, yeah. I just think this is something we need to talk about.
Would you like me? At this point, everyone knows. Everyone knows what's happened, right?
But it's like you said, you were saying off air that like you were like rattled, like you were awake for ages thinking about it. I was
Yeah.
the same. I was like, I can't believe this is
Man,
happening.
me and
Like,
Tori stopped our show midway. And it was
Yeah.
actually a crack show just to see like what was going on and like live.
yeah.
So obviously, if you're listening, if you're overseas or whatever, the shooting in Bondi, man, to a father and son, were aiming at a
Terrorist
Jewish,
attack.
aiming at the Jewish community. They were having a Hanukkah event by the beach at Bondi, and this father had 6 rifles legally licensed to him, and then they took them, and father and son got on the bridge and started shooting people. How
9-minute shootout.
9 minute. How many people?
16.
That? 16 people dead, man, and about 45 or something injured. The one thing that I at least got out of this was how good Australia is in situations like this at coming together, and the average Aussie bloke, like, doing something. I'm sure everyone's seen the clip of this hero who came up and wrestled the gun off the dude, right? He was a Muslim dude, but that's a fucking Aussie, man. A guy who's come here, he owns a fruit shop, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Ahmed McAhmed or something.
Right?
Yeah.
Ahmed, right? And that's the Aussie spirit. And there was other dudes I saw when the police tackled him, and everyone's like, fucking bash him, and they go stomping on his head. It's like, people, Aussies, we want to do something, man. I've seen another interview of another Aussie dude who was saying, like, he went towards the gunshots and was like, that dude who wrestled the gun off him was a couple meters in front of him, but he was also going to try to do something. And I feel like that's a very unique Aussie. Most people here, obviously you have people who fight or flight, right? But the Aussie culture, man, it's like helping each other out, man. Let's fucking do something. Something's popping off. Let's figure it out. Let's fucking work together and let's get this shit done, man.
Which takes a lot of courage, because when you hear gunshots that sound like fireworks going off, sometimes you don't know where it's coming from. So it's not like someone's just got a knife or something and you know, okay, that's where he is. You don't know, like, and when that guy wrestled the gun off him, another old dude threw a bottle at the guy, but then his son was on the bridge covering him and started shooting at those guys. You know what I mean? I think that guy ended up in hospital as well.
He's got his arm and hand shot. He's recovering, so he'll probably survive. He's in hospital, but I saw interviews of his cousin talking for him.
But even bro, they shot a child in the face, bro. You know what I mean? Like, crazy, man.
10-year-old died.
And then like a first responder cop is in, I think he died, he passed away. Man, it's horrible, man. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I had to bring a friend who lived, he lives in the city. I thought he was going to go to Bondi, but he changed his plans last minute. Man, horrible things, man. And it's going to create, it's already online, creating even more divide, you know, them versus us. And it's going to, I don't know, I hope there's no retaliation after this. And
another thing I just wanted to say, like, I lost my train of thought. There was one more thing. I'll remember it. You go ahead, finish what you were saying. Sorry, I interrupted you a little bit.
Just like the divide between, and I know it's one of those things where, you know, people tally off all the shootings and all this stuff, and how, you know, most of them, if not all, are from the Muslim community and stuff. But it's just hard when you know Muslim people that are anything but that, you know what I mean? And I think what we're seeing here is, like, you know, you got long-standing wars between countries that are obviously Arab countries, and most of them do practice Islam and whatever. But I feel like a lot of those cowards are radicals that just they use Islam as their scapegoat and be like, oh, but it says this, it says that, you know, and it's their own interpretations just turned up, you know what I mean? And to the most savage kind of version, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do get, I guess, people's frustration in Australia, you know, like the immigration, and how it is easier to throw your hands up and say, well, fuck them. Like, just all of them, get rid of them, you know what I'm saying? And I get that, but it's kind of ugly to, it is kind of ugly to do that at the same time. But I guess what's uglier is two Arab men that are Muslim, I'm assuming, that have killed 16 people, you know what I mean? And we're so not a society or country that is up for that shit. Like, we are the most relaxed country in the world, bro. Like, we are that guy in the pub that just wants to have a yarn, and the guy that's not at a club just acting all hard and tough and wanting to throw hands. We're just like, we're here for a laugh, essentially. And when you have people that are like doing that shit, you know what I mean? To Jews,
soiling our culture, man.
Yeah. And like to Jewish people, like, what makes you think that those Jewish people, right? They, whatever stupid reason they did it for, they weren't the people that did whatever you're Like, they didn't do nothing wrong by you.
We're
It's
literally on the other side of the world from Israel and Palestine. So
Yeah.
it's like you bring in this stuff here when these people probably want to escape all that war-torn shit. You know what I mean? It's
and
just,
Netanyahu was one of the first to comment.
of course, yeah, he's not going to miss that fucking golden
And
goose,
what
man.
essentially did he say? He was basically blaming Albanese for
Taking the stance
because he
on-
recognized
yeah.
Palestine. But do you think, what's your thought of that? Like, do you think Albanese was just trying to recognize Palestine because he wanted anti-Semitism to stop? Because what Netanyahu's framing it as, and this guy is fucking Hitler basically, but so take it with a grain of salt. But he's saying that when he did that, he told him, apparently he wrote a letter to him saying that's only going to increase anti-Semitism.
Yeah,
Is he right? Is he wrong?
I don't know, man, and that's the hard part. Like, people don't know, and that's why a lot of people should keep their mouth shut. And I remember what I was going to say along that same note. It's like, it's people here. I'm not seeing anyone here in Australia close to the scene like we are, right?
Yeah.
Saying, oh, like cheering it on because of obviously all the Jew hatred online. I haven't seen anyone locally being like, oh, you know, good for getting the Jews, like everyone's been saying online. But then when people overseas comment, because obviously world news, people overseas comment, it's so much easier for them to comment. And then on shit like that, and they're so far removed from it, it's so much easier for them to say vile shit. And I'm reading these comments and just the information they're getting wrong, the shit they're talking about, like, oh, who cares? Like, fuck yeah, the Jews, fuck the Jews. It's like,
Are people doing the same? Are people
but
saying that
from
shit?
overseas mostly,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's stuff like they're so far removed from it, right? But when it hits close to home, like here, people aren't saying it. No Aussies are really saying it. Everyone's like shocked by this,
Yeah.
and that makes me think. It makes me want to shut up about global shit because it's so easy for us to comment when you're so far away from it. So that's why,
Yeah.
like, I don't even want to comment on the tragedy in like fucking Israel, Palestine, and shit like that because I'm so far away from it. And then you read the comments and you see what these people are saying, and you're like, they're getting it all wrong. Like,
Yeah.
just all the information, the shit they're saying, like about Muslims, about who was it, who perpetrated, who did it, it's all wrong, and it's all just like, just crazy shit. I'm like, wow, is this how we sound when we comment?
We probably
on
do.
shit? You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
probably
It's
do.
just crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, tragic all around, man. Awful.
It's almost like Chinese whispers, and the further you are away from that country, the more probability that you have it wrong.
The easier it is to talk about it too,
Yeah.
because you're so far removed. It's like they're not humanized. It's
Yeah.
like when we see tragedies in Africa, it's like so easy.
Well, even
to
Gaza,
offhanded-
I would talk
Like-
about Gaza, and I'm like, but it's hard to really put yourself there and be like, oh, that's been flatlined, that place, like the hospitals, everything. But it's hard to believe that that place is just rubble now.
You think the people in Gaza experiencing the explosions are really in their head thinking about, oh, the Israelis are doing this, they're doing this. No, they're thinking about, fuck, a bombs are going to drop. I need to get my family out of here and be.
Yeah.
They don't, like, the politics comes later.
Yeah.
They just, like, no one in Sydney in Australia is thinking, oh, we're like, fuck, this is fucked up, man. Like, we got to help, we got to, do something about this shit. Well, what are you, any new information, anything?
Nah, just death toll 16, including the father, one perpetrator. What is concerning to me is the son, he's 24 years old, fucking Naveed McFuckface, whatever the fuck his name is, the fucking mentally retarded cunt. He is on the fucking ISIS watch list. They found an ISIS flag in their car. So you're telling me, right, where? It's not even a fucking thing about race or religion. It's like, where's the common sense? You've got this kid who's on a fucking terrorist watch list. So obviously he's been saying some gnarly shit online. He's going to these fucking radical meetups where they want to kill Jews and all this bullshit. In our country, they're doing this shit. And then you're letting the father purchase weapons for hunting. They're from fucking Bonnyrigg, these fucking
Where are
fat
they
Arabs.
hunting?
What the fuck? Apparently they're part of a hunting club. I can guarantee you this was a premeditated, playing the long game. They would have migrated here from fucking Afghanistan or wherever the fuck they're from, and they've been sitting on this for fucking years. I can guarantee it.
Which, like you were saying off air, Iggy, it's like a lot of the time, unfortunately, that's what they do. They kind of...
They play the long game.
I guess you just kind of assimilate in a society
Yep.
and kind of... play the long game, lay low, and then eventually, it looks like that guy that was the son. It looked like he knew how to handle a weapon as well. So who knows? Maybe some of them probably go practice shooting or something. Who knows? You know what I mean? The guy knew his way around the rifle. The dad, on the other hand, looked clumsy as fuck. But man, they killed 16 people, man. So that's, like you said, it's easy to speak on things in America, and I know we always on this podcast give shit to America, but man, I don't know how that's so normalized there, because one shootout like this.
Yeah,
a
feels
9
fucked.
minute.
Yeah.
Do you know how long 9 minutes is, bro?
Yeah.
9 minutes. That's a long shootout, bro. Like
It's global news too here, but in America, a 16 people dead shooting in America is not that unlikely.
oh,
which is
goosebumps, bro.
crazy.
My arm is literally like fucking.
And just about people commenting on it from overseas, I see a lot of people saying, "I thought Australia had tough gun laws." Yeah, and they're not tough enough, clearly, because they bought them fucking legally, and they're already talking about, we will limit. You should be a limit on how much guns you need. Why do you need 6 guns? Really, why do you need 6 guns? If you live in BONDI, I think honestly, if you're an immigrant, you can't get a gun at all.
That's what I reckon. You are not allowed to purchase a gun
I
unless
reckon.
you were born here.
Yeah, I don't think that's racist, bro.
Wait, hold up. As in, like, not an Australian citizen?
Australian citizen.
You have to be born here. Not migrating and becoming a fucking citizen, because that's what these cunts fucking did. Unless you were born here, why do you have a fucking gun? Unless you live on a farm, why do you have a fucking gun? I don't give a fuck. That's not racist at all. It's fucking common sense.
The only thing is going to be, the only thing that people would say against that is no one's from here.
No, born here.
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Born here. Not
born.
migrating from fucking Afghanistan, the most dangerous country in the world.
Yeah.
Can I have 6 rifles, please? Because I'm going to go hunting pigs. You don't eat pigs, motherfucker. Why you want 6 fucking rifles? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why has this guy got 6 rifles? It makes no fucking sense to me.
Can you look up if it was Afghanistan or Pakistan?
I think it was Pakistan.
I thought they were Pakistan.
I think it was Pakistan.
Yeah, but Pakistan's fucked up too.
They're all everything's.
You know, I went down the rabbit hole, and the deadliest shooting in the world is from Pakistan, and they went to a school, a military school, and killed kids, like 150 kids. In Pakistan, it's the deadliest shooting in the world, and it's just like Pakistan is so radicalized, bro. It's fucking scary. Like Pakistan and Iran.
What is it about? And this is me just having a conversation, guys. I'm not putting shit on Islam. I'm the religion. I was just literally in the car thinking about this on the way here, and I was like, what is it about Islam that can be taken a certain way or perceived a certain way more so than any other religion in the world by far? Yes, you have Christians that are pedophiles, and Christians that hate the gays so much that they want to stone them to death, and you know those crazy ones that are like, no, you need to be killed if you're gay. There's that, right? But what is it about the Islamic religion that, because I don't think it's a strictly an Islamic problem, right? Are they tied together, like most terrorists with Islam? Yes. But why is that? Like, I want to know why that is. Like, I want to get in their brain and do like a Mindhunter episode of every terrorist. Like, why do you think this way?
I think they're just stupid. I think they're literally stupid people who are easily manipulated. And obviously there's terror cells and terror groups who have just... It's just Islam. That's just what they've used. Like in these countries, they're war-torn, they're Muslim countries, so that's what it happens to be. The people that are doing this. So they radicalize Muslims. Like it could have been any religion.
Do they use the religion to justify their actions?
I think so. I think that's what it would be.
Do you reckon, obviously you and me haven't read the Quran, but...
Exactly, we don't know.
We don't know, but like I said, guys, this is just conversation, just sparking conversation here, that's all it is. But I just wonder, like, in the Quran, are there verses that can be taken like certain ways? I guess like...
But you can do that with the Bible too.
You can do that with the Bible.
That's what I'm trying to say.
True.
I think it's just these terror groups and these certain groups of people have done that.
Yeah.
And they happen to be Muslims.
They twist it. What happens is, like I said this off air, those guys aren't Muslims. Those guys aren't Islamic.
Has that been confirmed?
No, I'm saying
that
a real Muslim in Islam, like many faiths, contains teachings emphasizing peace, compassion, and justice, with the Quran promoting tolerance and non-compulsion in belief. Right? So then, just like every other fucking religion, they're a peaceful religion. But you got these radical fucks, these jihadist cunts from Afghanistan, from Pakistan, from fucking Turkmenistan, and the crazy ass end of the world.
Yeah.
They radicalize it and they twist it. And they're these little fucking weirdos that are so piss weak minded. How piss weak can you be to let a religion contaminate your brain that you want to go kill innocent people?
Yeah. Bro, touch grass.
It makes no fucking sense.
At what point are you at Bondi firing shots and you see everyone running, there's dead bodies and there's sirens coming at you, and you're like, at what point are you like, maybe I did the wrong thing here? Like,
and I hope when they were dying and the life was leaving them, this other fuckwit's still alive in critical condition. But I hope they just have so much regret and pain. They're like, fuck, I fucked up here.
Well, that guy...
now his dad's dead and he's by himself and everyone hates him. And it's like, it's just, it pissed me off because they're fat. They're both fat. So they obviously come to Australia, they're eating good, they're enjoying our culture, enjoying our restaurants, our cafes, our food, and then they fucking go do something like this, bro. It's fucking 40 degrees, these cunts are wearing long pants and shit with their shirts tucked in, bro. Fucking hell, man. Go back to somewhere else. If you really care about Israel and Palestine that much, go to fucking Israel and Palestine and go help them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Keep that shit away from here, bro.
We couldn't be further away.
World news, man. Like this shit, it shouldn't happen here, man. It should not happen here.
And then what fucking pisses me off, apparently today there was people doing like a vigil at Bondi and some old white lady was down there screaming about Palestine. Fuck, I would have punched her right in the
Bro,
mouth.
shut up
Fucking
about that shit.
I'm over this shit,
And the
bro.
cunt saying,
over this shit.
Welcome to Albo's Australia. It's like, man, what the fuck are you talking about? What if
People
Dutton
try to
was
make it
in,
political all
if
the time.
Pauline Hanson was in, what changes are they possibly going to make that's going to, it's just shit happens, bro. And unfortunately, this happened. So trying to make it political, bro, put your fucking brain in.
That's like everything. The Charlie Kirk thing, they jumped on it. It's straight away political. It's this, that, like that. It's every tragedy that happens. Someone has to kind of like stand in there and go, oh, it was because of this person, or like.
It's not religion or this or that. It's fucking stupid people.
It's a
that do
crazy
this
person,
shit. It's
man.
stupid
Yeah,
people,
it's
bro.
fucking crazy.
Look at
There's a lot of
most
people that
normal
won't agree. There's a lot of people online, man, that are just blindly going.
And they're stupid too. It's
Yeah.
like most people, like us, like most people we meet in life. We know different opinions exist. We know different things exist. People into different shit, and we don't care. We judge you on the basis of your character, not on what you fucking believe or what you think. If you're a good person, you're a good person. If you're a shit person, you're a shit person. So then people go, oh, religion this, that, what religion are they? Religion of peace, at it again, all these stupid. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. You could apply this to anything. There's always going to be dumb people who are going to attach themselves to some identity, and they're going to use that to do stupid shit. Like... We're human, man. No one should be fucking shooting rounds at anybody. End of story, bro. Like,
I mean, the question is for Albo, though, what happens now? Because it doesn't matter what you believe when you are the head honcho and there's a big fuck up like this, whether it's your fault or not, you've got to go.
I don't think so.
He's got to.
Why does he got to go?
Because he's got. I personally reckon he's got to fucking step
Why?
down.
For what?
Because look at all the unrest that has been happening in the past 2 years already, right? You got so many people who are blaming immigrants for this, blaming immigrants for that, right? And all this has done now has solidified that group of people. That's why people now online are going, yeah, you see what I mean? Immigrants, it was fucking religion of peace, it was all this. Under Albo's watch.
Yeah, but that happens with any tragedy.
I feel like it would have happened whoever's in charge.
Like
bro.
Donald Trump,
It's like Trump.
they just had shootings all the time. Would you think Trump should step down?
That's like the same
Like,
thing
it's
where
the same shit,
it's like
man.
they're blaming Trump for every tragedy. It's like even though everyone has whoever wants to run the world has their flaws. If it's fucking Albo or Trump, they're all fucking fucked, right? At the end of the day, but I don't think it's anything. Like I don't think he could have helped it.
No, he
Do I
could not.
believe that when I seen him talk about the tragedies of Bondi, did I want to punch him in the face the whole time? Because when he talks, it doesn't feel like
Sincere,
real.
yeah.
When he talks, you can just see the teleprompters in front of him, essentially.
Yeah.
At one point, when he was addressing, at the start, he smiled. At the start of his thing, I don't
Had
know
a
if
joke or something.
maybe it was like a nervous tick, but he smiled and then said his thing. And I'm like, what are you fucking doing? But, like I said, I'd hate to get into the politics of it all. You got Pauline Hanson chomping at the bit to
of
say,
course.
I was right,
All
I
the
was right.
politicians, yeah.
But they're all scumbags. At the end of the day, a lot of people have everything to say about, oh, don't let him in, this and that. But what's the actual solution here? I don't have it. You don't have the solution. You don't. But
No.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you either go like the ICE raids, which is in America, which is crazy, which I don't believe. Like, it's hard. I don't believe in what happened at Bondi, obviously, but I don't believe the alternative is just everyone that's
Yeah.
Arab go.
Yeah,
Like,
it's got to be a middle.
It's hard, man.
And if anyone should step down, I think it's ASIO. Whoever's in charge of ASIO, if that guy was on a terror
What's
watch
ASIO?
list, our CIA.
Oh, okay.
If he was on a terror watch list and they didn't do nothing,
Oh, that
about
was
it,
fuck up. That was a fuck up.
Yeah.
then that's I think who should step down.
Because how does that work? The terror, like there's a group that monitors people that are risky.
Well, if I'm in a Reddit group and a Discord group that's like fucking kill all white people, ASIO, they're going to be like, all right, this cunt's fucked.
and then they,
keep an eye on this guy.
So they watch you, they monitor your online activities.
so was there maybe not enough on him before It sounds like there was kind of a lot on this
Yeah.
dude.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
they did say they came out and said one of them was known to us, but not enough for us to really do anything. We just knew of him.
But then what's
That's it.
cooked is what you got to wait for these guys
Yeah.
to strike.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Well, that's just-
I seen they interview one of the neighbors of these fucking guys, and even she said they were like, they're fucking weird. Like they never said hi to anyone, never spoke. Like in and out of the house quick. I'm telling you, this was premeditated. They've been sitting on this shit for a long time. People don't. You don't just wake up one day and go, "I'm going to go to the park and shoot it up."
Apparently they told.
Nah, man.
apparently they told the rest of their family that they were going on a fishing trip.
Yeah, to Jervis Bay. I hope this guy he's in the hospital bed and he's like, what have I done?
No, I reckon.
My dad's dead.
Well, think
Everyone
about-
hates me. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
I reckon we find out what hospital he's in, and we all fucking go down there and fucking public
And
hang the
like
cunt.
when the guy turned the gun on him, I was like, shoot.
Yeah,
Shoot.
yeah. Shoot him in
I
the
know-
legs,
I
man.
know I'm like pretty conservative with some of my views, but when the guy had the gun, I was like, man. And I'll tell you what's cooked. Australia with the justice system.
He would've
if
went
he
to
shot
jail.
him, he would have got jail time.
Yeah, probably.
But there would have been protests and shit. Everyone would have been fucking
Yeah.
against that. I reckon.
Or at least
Bro.
kneecap him. You know what I mean? Just pop.
And that's what I was saying before. I saw another footage of when the other dude, when the cops, just before the cops jumped on him, it was a civilian who ran up on the bridge and again grabbed the gun off him. And then
Yeah.
the cops came like a couple seconds later.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, bro, that is the fucking Aussie spirit, man. And
Yeah.
I'd like to think if I'm in that situation, I'm going to fucking try to do something, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
it, bro. I could die tomorrow, man. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, everyone dies. What are you going to do? Run away and cower in a corner, bro? Like, fucking do something, man.
Yeah.
One of the Bondi Beach gunmen came to the attention of Australia's Domestic Intelligence Agency 6 years ago for his close ties to a Sydney-based Islamic State terrorist cell.
See, as soon as ASIO knows that, kick him out. Get rid of that cunt.
That shit, yeah, I can get around that. But it's like, it's just a blanket statement of like all Arabs and this and that. And it's like, and it's always the whitest dudes that know they know the least though. Like if you're going to say something, right, at least kind of know your shit. But a lot of people, and I'll lately, like today, these are mates of mine, right? I've been challenging their things. But like I said, I'm one to just talk. And I'm not heated. I'm literally just talking, right? So I'm talking to some of my mates, and once you have a chat with them and go, listen, like it's not all this and blah blah blah. A lot of people, you talk them down, and they're like, oh, I get what you're saying, blah blah. But I feel like this conversation, whether you're this way leaning or this way, I feel like more people do need to talk about this shit, and not just to people that also believe in what you believe.
Yeah.
Like talk to the other person. But the biggest thing is talking to the person and not just being like, oh, go fuck yourself. I feel like it helps having different people with different beliefs of this situation talking about it, because I don't know what else to do, what the solution is, but I feel like the more people talk about it, and kind of constructively as well, I might add, is it can only do good. You know what I mean? I don't know how much it's going to change in terms of like laws and shit, but in terms of like spreading like what is actually kind of like helpful and what is just kind of adding to the hate. Because when you add to the hate, bro, we're going to
Makes
end
it
up being
worse.
like America.
Yeah.
We're going to end up being like...
Yeah, you can't
It's
everyone,
hard. I know it's easy.
Listen to my words. This is now more than ever where you got to keep your cool head and don't be idiots. Like this is not, I'm telling you, I don't care what anyone says. Everyone's like, yeah, the Muslims did it again. It's like, bro, people who are doing that aren't real Muslims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
stupid
real
people.
Muslims. They're
Stupid.
radical, crazy terrorists.
They're
A
dumb
terrorist
cunts.
it's like you said, all terrorists are blanket Muslims, radical Muslims, but not all Muslims are fucking terrorists. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird too, because it's always the first white guy who wasn't there that goes, yeah, you see, it was the immigrants kick him out, but the first people to bum rush the bridge were all Lebos.
Yeah.
Kicking the fuck out of these countries. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Australians.
Yeah. Bro, that's
Like,
a fucking
fuck.
true blue-blooded Australia, man. Like those, but that at least anything I got out of it was like, yeah, man, this we look out for each other here, man. Like,
Yeah.
but you say the thing about the Muslims, but just to give an example of like, you look at one of the biggest tragedies as well was the Christchurch one. And who was that? That was a white dude going for Muslims, and he went to the mosque and he killed however many in 2017 or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Was that New
It's
Zealand?
like New Zealand, yeah, in Christchurch.
And also we forget that we do realize that most of the terrorist attacks happen in Arab countries, and most of the victims in those Arab countries are Muslim.
Are
You know what I'm
Arab,
saying? So
yeah.
that they kill their fellow Muslims.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's kind of, it's hard,
I
man.
just saw someone this video's been going a bit viral. Someone who had a good take on it. It's just like, man, Australia's a safe haven, man, and a lot of these Muslims and a lot of these people coming from these countries are coming to escape that shit because Australia is a beautiful place, man. We got the beaches, we got the culture, we got the laid-back lifestyle. So if you really care that much about that shit, go over there.
Yeah.
You know, what are you bringing up? We're literally fucking a 19-hour flight away from that shit, bro.
Yeah. It's like someone that leaves a toxic relationship, but then they get in a good, healthy relationship, but then they still bring their toxic baggage with them. You know what I mean? Like,
self-sabotage.
They're like, it's almost like they're used to being treated like shit, so they're like, let's fucking,
And it makes me feel, I hate being in the world news, man. Like hearing Dylan Page talk about it, and it's literally a 30-minute drive for us. You know what I mean? Like it just feels, it's like the whole world's watching us, and then all the misinformation and shit you see about it, and it's just like.
But I do think though it's important that that the world is talking about it, because even they know that this never happens here. Like the only reason that they're all talking about it was because like in Australia, like so. At least it's kind of not swept under the rug like some other countries, like all these in Africa. We never hear about shit because it's just like standard.
Yeah.
So there is a kind of standard that we have set in Australia, and I hope that standard isn't lowered after this. I hope we don't fall into disarray and there's fucking retaliations and it's hard.
I even seen a video, a Facebook post of some dude, right? It was going viral. He what did he say? He goes, this is why we need guns. We need to be allowed to arm ourselves. And everyone's commenting. I'm like, and I'm just like, are you guys fucking stupid or what? This is the first shooting in 32 years because we don't have guns. And now you guys are saying you want guns.
And he got the guns legally. If he clearly tried, it said that he tried for years to get these guns. If he wasn't allowed to get these guns, he would obviously not been able to do this, right? Like, and it's just, oh man, it's just so sad, bro.
Crazy,
like, what the last time this happened would have been what? The Sydney siege, last terrorist attack, right?
Yeah, but the mass shooting was Port Arthur.
Yeah, mass shooting. But the last terrorist motive, Port Arthur, right?
Port Arthur.
You had the other dude in Bondi with the machete who killed the woman, but that was just a
crazy.
I think that was more of a gender. I think he was going for women.
Mentally ill incel.
So what?
Wild.
In the Port Arthur one, that was a white dude, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why did he do that? He killed 35 people.
I think it's
why
crazy.
do they do anything? Yeah.
Why? What was his fucking?
That was before we were born.
That was in Tasmania, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tasmania.
I was 1 year old.
1 years.
Yeah. 35 killed 1996. Mass shooting Tasmania. Armed with 3 high-powered firearms. The perpetrator murdered the owners of a nearby guest house before driving to Port Arthur, where he shot multiple visitors and staff in and around the site. He then murdered a hostage at the guest house before he was captured by police.
Was he killed?
I want to know what was that reasoning?
I'm sure he was killed.
I don't know.
Right? If he didn't get killed, he's still in jail.
Yeah. I mean, who cares the reasoning? He just fucking did the damn thing.
Probably
you know
just
what I
a
mean?
mentally ill retard.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a very depressing topic, so I no longer want to stay on it. But basically, I just hope it doesn't get worse than this, because how can it, you know? And if it does,
I think we'll be okay, man. This too shall pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, any closing. So, again, obviously, this is an emergency pod, right? So, you guys are getting 2 podcasts this week because this is just crazy shit. And like I said, I really don't want to sit on this information for fucking 8 days and everyone's already talked about it, and then we come out with our opinions like little fucking retards 8 days later, like look at these fucking free idiots.
I did have one news point quickly that I wanted to bring up to get your opinions. I don't know if you talked about it last week, but you might have. So the World Cup in America.
Yes.
Did you hear about this 3-minute hydration break they're putting in both halves? But it's just for ads. So because it's America and they're running the World Cup, they want to maximize the profit. So they're putting a 3-minute hydration break in between
Just for
in each
ads.
half to put ads, bro. Really? Crazy. They're like,
It doesn't surprise me.
they had hydration like moments in Qatar and shit because it's super hot, but America's not even that hot compared to,
But they're like, hey, we're capitalists.
you know
We
what
need
it
to-
is, bro. They're not fucking trying to make their money, bro.
Yeah.
Water breaks during all games of the 26 World Cup.
Stupid.
That's what a killer of momentum in a game.
They're trying to do a fucking Super Bowl thing.
NFL style fucking. Yeah.
Get that shit
We'll
out of here,
we'll
bro.
include 3-minute water breaks in both halves of all games. The breaks will be included even in games played undercover or at low temperatures.
Yeah, for the ads, bruh. Ads don't rest, man. Did you see the groups as well? The groups.
How do Brazil and Argentina always get the easiest fucking group? These cunts are versing fucking Saudi Arabia, fucking Turkmenistan, all these cunts that don't even have a soccer team. Yeah. These cunts magically get in their groups. It's fucking bullshit, bro. It's so fucking rigged, man.
We got America.
We've actually got a tough fucking group.
We got America.
No, actually, not too bad.
It's. I think we'll probably finish top 2.
World Cup, 26.
That come around fast, man.
I get excited for World Cup.
Me too.
Man. I get excited.
I'm keen for this one.
I win money during the World Cup. Let's have a look.
I know we got America. The Americans are all cheering, saying they got an easy group.
I can't wait to beat them. I'm gonna put so much money on Australia beating the US, bro.
Yeah, I think we'll beat them.
Okay, here we go. Group A: Mexico, South Africa, South Korea. So there's still most of the groups are waiting for the 4th.
Yeah,
not a bad group. Then you got Canada, Qatar, Switzerland. Brazil get Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland.
Wow.
Well, didn't Morocco beat Spain recently or something?
I think it was Portugal.
Oh, Portugal.
In the last World Cup. They knocked out Portugal, I think.
Haiti can barely feed their players. What are they?
Yeah.
They got gang members on there.
Like, what the fuck?
They got AKs.
And then Group D, USA, Paraguay, Australia.
Okay.
Group E, Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador. Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Tanzania. Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Iran have a soccer team? What the fuck?
Can I do a little fun fact on Egypt versus Iran? They happened to fall on the Pride match. Which is ironic as fuck because both of their countries are like heavily against it. They're trying to protest against. They're trying to protest against playing, but I don't think they're going to move it.
They're putting aside,
That is funny as fuck.
Put aside all their beefs. We don't want to play on Pride Day.
Apparently, the Pride Day was already set the day, but it just so happened that they landed on that day. Yeah,
that is fucking.
They're playing on a rainbow pitch. They got big fat beards and shit.
Oh fuck it! Group H, Spain. Oh, that's right. Spain, Cap Verde. What country is that?
Cape Verde.
Saudi Arabia and Uruguay.
Ooh. We'll be top 2. We'll be top 2 for that.
No, you what? We'll be the idiots that lose 5-1 to Saudi Arabia somehow.
Yeah.
We always
they'll pay us to lose.
We choke,
We choke every time. we make it past the group stage, and the first team they fucking pump us. France have an easy one again, as always. France, Senegal, Norway.
They do rig it for these guys.
Right, listen to this, right? Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan.
Oh god. Does Jordan even have a soccer team?
I'm betting the house on Argentina.
What the fuck, bro? How rigged is that, bro? Algeria don't even have Wi-Fi to book the plane tickets to get there. It's like, come on, man. Are you fucking
We go by boat.
Yeah. We ride at dawn.
They're 2 weeks late.
Riding on camels and shit. It's fucking 7 weeks later. The cup's finished.
Is Messi playing?
It would be his last World Cup if he is.
It's
right?
either it's his last one or he's already retired. I'm not too sure. Portugal, Uzbekistan, and Colombia.
Okay.
Group L, the final group: England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama.
You know, Colombia's hydration break will be Coke.
Yeah, the marching
They're sniffing
powder.
lines. After the break, they're full faster and shit.
Yeah, they're all jacked and shit. Okay, it says in an interview with ESPN published on Thursday, Messi said he hoped to be at the 26 tournament, but explained he held discussions with Argentinian head coach about the off-field roles he could hold if he cannot be there in playing capacity. So I think they're kind of up in the air with it. Did you guys see Messi went to India?
Oh, no.
And they all got the shits and bum rushed the. So apparently in India, like 50,000 fans paid a ticket to see Lionel Messi. Apparently the cunt come out. He had that much security and entourage with him. He was surrounded by like 20 people, couldn't even see him. He done a lap of the field, which took about 20 minutes, and then he left. And then everyone got the shits and they bum rushed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were throwing chairs on the. Yeah, well, rightfully so. You paid a ticket. I'm thinking this guy's going to come out, play a bit of soccer, wave to the crowd. No, he just come out and went, fuck this.
Well, I've seen comments saying now they know what it feels like to be scammed.
Oh, yeah. The tables have turned. No.
This is fucking bullshit.
This is bullshit.
Like, it ain't how it feels, motherfucker. Fucking,
That's
this
so
is
funny.
Telstra going to update your thing.
A telemarketer is in the crowd going like, oh my
He's
god.
like, nah, this is fucked.
This has really
his
come
life.
full circle.
Yeah, he changes career path and shit. Becomes like a lawyer.
That's really what I'm doing to people.
Oh, fucking funny cuts, bro. Yeah, I'm excited for the World Cup
Yeah, I'm
anyway,
keen for that
so
one,
should be very excited.
It is interesting because like it's the one sport where everyone around the world understands it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Even there's countries in there like Ivory Coast and shit like that where I'm like, oh, that's a country. Okay,
But
well,
Ivory Coast
They used to be decent.
Yeah, they done good one year, man. They were like looking like they were going to make it through to the final, but then I think they lost to a South American team. I think it was like Argentina, maybe or Brazil, something like that.
They had like a couple famous players. I think they're long gone now.
Yeah, like
but-
Drogba. And
Drogba,
that, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Yeah, he was
yeah.
fucking good.
and how long does the World Cup go for again in total?
I think 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird though because this one's in 3 countries, which is kind of
Yeah,
strange.
it's got more teams. Yeah.
So they're going to make the players like travel around to. I don't know.
Most of it's in America though, but a couple
Yeah,
matches.
but they're just going to make it about like America has the ability to make it too much of a spectacle. I feel.
Yeah.
Trump's keen, man. Trump's keen for
Yeah.
this. Yeah, he keeps talking about it. He keeps doing shit for it. He drew the names as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he drew.
God.
Yeah.
I mean, look again, businessman. It's smart. That's going to make you money, but you also got to spend money. You got to
Yeah.
fix the stadiums.
Yeah.
Get on top of the crime rate.
Hide the
But-
crackheads.
Hide the crackheads in there.
Sweep them under the rug.
Yeah, yeah. Put them all in a little warehouse until the shit's over and fucking let them back out.
at the White House.
They just throw a blanket over him.
They're walking around. They look like KKK members or white sheets and shit on them. Like shit. Or fucking they're very scary ghost.
I got one more, man. McDonald's Netherlands released a fully AI-generated Christmas commercial on December 6, 2025. It showed surreal holiday chaos, mishaps, awkward families, and a remix of It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year into The Most Terrible Time of the Year, ending with the idea that you should just hide out in McDonald's until January.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
so,
what?
so essentially what it did is it showed a bunch of chaos and stress, showing how hectic and chaotic their holiday time can be. And then essentially the antidote to that was the family just went to McDonald's and ate there and stayed inside and didn't enjoy the holidays.
So stupid.
So why got backlash, right? The viewers hated the tone and they hated the execution, calling it creepy, depressing, uncanny, and soulless instead of warm, fun, and nostalgic. Many criticized the obvious AI visuals and weird character glitches and said the cynical message clashed with holiday traditions of togetherness and joy. The ad also sparked broader worries about AI replacing human creativity in
AI
advertising.
slop.
Yeah. McDonald's response was after the shut up and eat it.
The response was produced by ChatGPT.
Yeah, they'll be like, you'll be back. Everyone that's complaining is probably typing this in the Macca's drive-thru. The McDonald's response
You'll
was,
be back.
after the online uproar, McDonald's disabled the comments and pulled the ad from YouTube within a few days.
Really?
McDonald's Netherlands admitted the ad missed the mark and failed to resonate, saying it was meant to reflect holiday stress. The production team defended the work, however, arguing that it took significant human effort alongside AI, but critics still weren't convinced.
yeah.
They had the best opportunity then to double down, do a ChatGPT response to it. Like, you know what I
We
mean?
will take this into consideration.
Yeah, that would have been so funny. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Where's the good laughs these days, bro? A bunch of Karens get upset and everyone goes, oh, sorry.
Like, don't get me wrong. I see an ad sometimes and I'm like, that was shit,
Yeah.
right? But then it stops there.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about it.
To
Yeah.
go online
And complain.
and be like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I would have just been like, that's weird. Like, AI is really getting out of control, eh? Or you'd say something, but like, to then go online, people just are looking for something to say.
You know the exact type of person who saw that ad and went on to complain. Like
Yeah.
the type of person who would do that. I was laughing fucking one of the last episodes you cunt talking about your ad idea for the zombie, the Viagra.
Even boners don't die on these dead guys. That's a great ad, bro. I was like, that's genius.
The
bro.
guy comes out of the grave, instead of the hand, it's just his cock. Like,
I would trademark that because if someone hears
Bro.
this, they're going to take that
What
out.
would you
on
call
board.
Good ad, bro.
I was going to say zombie chew, but that was like the,
Zombie chew the lolly.
that was a lolly.
Zombie chew.
Oh, that's fucking funny, bro.
Oh, but yeah, this AI stuff, it does kind of concern me, bro. Like,
Because it's just laziness with commercials now. But
you don't have to use, like, why don't your McDonald's hire a team of 10 graphic artists
They can afford it,
and do
yeah.
an ad, man.
Yeah,
like,
But it is hard though, because much like us using ChatGPT now, they're leaning on their version of what's easier. As in
Yeah.
why wouldn't they use this tool? It's a
Yeah.
budget saver probably, right? But it just gets rid of the personal feel of like humans doing the damn thing.
And it's just dystopian too, because you can apply it to anything, man.
Yeah.
AI can do anything, and it's only going to be able to do even more things later. Like my job's going to be non-existent in fucking 3 years, bro. Like apply it to anything. People say, yeah, we're cutting corners, but then that's when it leads to Ready Player One, and you have the mega corporations making all the money. And there's nothing left for the people at the bottom because there's no jobs for us to do because AI is fucking doing
didn't
everything.
Elon say something like there'd be a high income, world income?
Universal basic income.
Because
but
but how does that work? Because like you said,
I don't know, man.
because
No one knows.
Yeah, it is weird. Like I feel like that, even though he's a smart dude, he's a weird dude, but he's a smart dude. I'm like, how would that work? Like I feel like it's too good to be true. There's got to be something. Isn't that like communism in a way? When everyone gets a universal.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It's literally
So
communism,
it is
bro. That's
weird.
like what everyone like. Fucking hell.
So I've been playing Detroit Become Human as well, and I'm just playing it, and I'm thinking, I don't see a world where this doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah.
Have you played that game?
No, I haven't played it.
Well-
I've seen videos on it and that.
But it's like the logic of it seems realistic.
What is it anyway?
So
the game.
Detroit Become Human. It's an old game, but I recently just bought it on my PS5. It was like a PS4 game. And it's like where you play 3 characters, but they're androids. It's 2036 it's based in. And you play as 3 androids. Androids are normal, commonplace and shit. But they start kind of like wigging out and shit. And they start like wanting rights, equal rights, making a resistance. And the way it goes about it in the game, it's like a game where your choices matter. So
I
every
love that.
decision you
Love
make,
that.
bro,
Yeah,
the best. And it's like, it's the game it's the game where the choices matter the most. If you want a game where your choices actually matter the most, it's like your characters can die there's like 80 different endings. Your character, if your character dies early on, the game continues without that character. Like the other, you just play the other 2 characters.
Yeah, mad.
So it's fucking mad. But like, you play as the androids and you kind of make your choices and you see like the psychology of it all. And I'm just thinking like, I don't see a world where this wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Where this doesn't happen. Like, it's fucking kind of scary
It is
because
scary.
we're rapidly moving towards that.
And I feel like there's so many examples of movies and or games, like you said, that kind of make you think this could happen, and it ends up kind of happening, like or thereabouts. And it's maybe a bit embellished, but then you're like, man, like iRobot, like come on, man, what are we doing here?
Scary, man.
Oh, man, you motherfuckers are spoiled because we're hitting you with 2
Yeah.
episodes this week.
Yeah, you got 2 episodes, guys, which is good. You know, it's holiday time. Some people might be off work, and like I said, this news is so crazy, so close to home. I don't want to upload it 8 fucking days later. And I'm like, look at these free fucking
It's
idiots.
that one rare.
Like-
week, it's that one rare week where
Yeah.
this shit has to be covered ASAP.
We need to talk
So,
about it. We need to talk about it. There's so many opinions. People
Yeah.
are fucking scared. People are angry. People are thinking, rightfully so. But like we said, and what we always preach on this show, is we don't let the media and all the fear mongering and propaganda fucking scare you. You know what I'm saying? Don't start. Just fucking be cool and think for a second. Like,
It feeds into the hate. It makes you think
Yes.
it's not.
Yeah.
But it's like it does feed into the hate. So
yeah. So, man, hopefully we never ever have to talk about something like this ever again in this country because. Yeah, man, seeing that shit it just fucking breaks my heart, man. It's so fucked up. Also, too, I've seen apparently heaps of people giving blood, which because the hospitals are saying they need blood, which is something really cool. You can do.
you get a lollipop as well.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. I think they give you a cookie or a lollipop. So
Oh,
there's
yeah.
your incentive to give blood, guys.
Yeah, okay. Well, there you go, man.
Other than just saving people's fucking lives.
The least you could do.
Yeah, the one selfish guy that's only there for the cookie.
For the lollipop, yeah. Yeah, it's a crackhead trying to get a free feed, but his blood's all fucked up. Like, we can use this, man. Like,
His blood's green.
his blood's purple and shit.
So our schedule, what are we doing though? So if we upload 2 episodes, if this comes out tomorrow,
yeah, and then we record Wednesday
again.
with a guest, and then that comes out
that
Monday.
come out next week, which will be what date? That'll be
That will be December, the week before, the week
Friday's
of
the
Christmas.
19th.
So that will be, so they're going to get an episode tonight, the 15th, an episode on the 16th tomorrow, and then the episode Monday on the 22nd. Then that week is Christmas. So then the 29th, we can just do your filler. And then Monday the 5th, I'm already back from work. I could do a filler. You can, when are you going back to work?
I don't stop working. I'm working the whole way.
That's
so.
why I was like, you'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
You're probably going to still be off, or you're already back. So yeah, so basically there's going to be no missed episodes.
Let's go, baby. That's what
So-
the fans want, man. Closing out 2025 with a bang.
So wait, but we are going to do a filler. You're going to use that filler.
Yeah, I'll use your
So
filler.
for what week will that be?
That'll be the week of
After
Christmas.
Christmas.
After Christmas, yeah.
Okay.
And And that's it.
So we don't record after. Yeah, makes
I
sense.
miss having you back in the booth, man.
Yeah.
Guys,
Me
I know
too,
he's missed.
man.
I know he's missed DZ.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
missed
yeah.
having him.
So guys, this week for Wednesday, DZ will make a post. I'm going to leave the speak pipes open, or the Telbys, whatever the fuck they're called. Send us your opinions on what the fuck's happened over the weekend. Send a Christmas message. Let us know what everyone's thinking, how everyone's feeling. Crazy shit. I'm hoping this never, ever, ever happens again. Hopefully this is the only time we talk about something like this in Australia. This is fucking absolutely insane. Like you said, I don't know how Americans live with that anxiety every day, because this feeling is shit.
Yeah, bro.
It is shit.
Even Tori, after she's like, when we went to bed, she's like, "You sweet?" I'm like, bro, like I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
It's so shit. And these cunts live like that, like every day. It's like,
Yeah.
I couldn't live like that.
And
That's
I
fucked.
hate that moment when you find out too. Someone says there was a shooting, and then it just snowballs from there. So looking like, oh my god, this is fucking insane.
Absolutely insane, man. So guys, remember, love thy neighbor, please. Stay vigilant. But always, this is the time more than ever to be nice to one another and spread love, regardless of the religion, race, the fucking thing. Just remember, don't just blanket blame a minority for the actions of a fucking crazy dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, use common sense. I feel like we're all slowly forgetting common sense.
Yeah. It's not so common.
We don't talk about that shit anymore. There's just no common sense anymore. Like, people just go so crazy because they get so scared and angry. It's like, we get it, but everyone just fucking, you know what I'm saying? Love thy neighbor, man. So, we will be back in a couple days, boys. But you guys, we'll see you guys next Monday. I hope you guys enjoy the double episode. Let us know. Are we going to do double episodes in 2026?
2016.
Probably not.
We're going back in time.
Probably not.
Probably not, because it's too hard to do. But if you really enjoy it, I don't know. We might
If we
get
can
Joey to do it.
if we can make some money from it, who fucking knows.
Yeah, guys, you know I can talk underwater, so let's go.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Stay safe out there. Spread peace and love.